Okay, that should all be fixed now. Sorry about that. That was a first and very strange. But, you know, that's part of streaming. Sometimes you have little technical difficulties here and there, but you just go with it and figure it out as you go. Now, for anyone that is new, how this works is we'll play a game like Monster Prom or Monster Camp or any other kind of game where decision making is important. And I run, in chat, polls for you to vote upon for the choices. You can use the channel currency known as creepy coins, or you can use bits to sway the polls if they are tied or not going the way you would want them to go. Of course, there's no pressure to ever do such, but some people find it fun to do that. And based on the 1-minute polls, they're short, they're quick, you have to be on your toes. That is the decision we make in the game, and whatever happens, happens. If you are not familiar with Monster Prom... Oh, Cap, you're just in time. If you are not familiar with games like Monster Prom and Monster Camp, there is no right or wrong choice. The choices are purely based on your stats. So, for example, if you have more charm than smarts, there's an answer that might be good for charm, but not be good for smarts, or vice versa. And the reason you get a negative reaction is if you chose the response that is not for your higher stat. You always want to go with your highest stat, but sometimes if you go against your highest stat, you get a different ending and a different outcome, and sometimes special things happen. There are thousands of events that happen in this game. We have not had the same ending twice, and we have played numerous times. So, that being said, for anyone who might be new that pops in, just keep an eye on the chat. You're going to want to vote in the polls if you are planning on participating. And that's about it. We're just going to play as the same character as always, because, you know, it doesn't really matter for the bulk of the play. The first poll of the day, to give you guys a taste if you're new on how this works, will be on if we play the DLC or if we play the... Could not end poll. What? Why is it saying it could not end poll? The poll should be over. Poll ended. Why no delete poll? Cannot delete poll. Oh my god, Twitch is having a breakdown. Why is it not letting me... Okay, hold on. Now we've got a second technical difficulty on Twitch's end. Twitch is not letting me... Oh, you know what it probably is? Hold on, give me a moment. Because I closed out my... my Twitch panel, so it probably isn't detecting it as being live anymore. Not a hard problem to fix. Let me pop out my little panel here so I can use it. I think my chat is still working now, because I see Cap's message, and that was since the technical difficulties. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, I see your tweet. I see your chat text, but it's not letting me change the poll. So give me a second. There we go. Okay, yeah. So when you close out your stream and go back in, you can't use the same Twitch window. You have to refresh it, which is weird, but okay. So that being said, this is to give everyone who might be new a taste. You're gonna vote in chat, literally on a poll. For first term or second term, and you have 60 seconds to do so, which also lets me reset the poll from the last poll. Additional votes, if you're new here, cost 5 bits per vote or 100 creepy coins per vote, which is free. It's just based on our channel currency. And the poll is now live in chat as of now. And this is how we play chat plays for these decision-based games. So you guys get to make all the calls, good or bad. Last time we got a secret ending from chat playing, so you never know what can happen. People pick some strange choices. And this game is not safe for work and not safe for small children, so in case you need a disclaimer for such things, there are many adult topics discussed, both sexual, violent, whatever. Drugs, alcohol. Let's see, let me see if I can pop the poll open now. Okay, yes, now it will let me view it. So far, second term is in the lead. I always wait until the end, because sometimes people sway the vote at the very end. But we try to keep the polls short because even when there's more people, it keeps the debate time down, and I like it to be kind of spur of the moment. Alright, everyone voted for second term. We are going second term. We are going to do a full game because with the chat deciding, it's not really too bad. I do need to open this in another thing. Let me just do this. Okay. And the dogs are back at their shenanigans. We skipped the intro dialogue because it's the same every time. That does not change.
Alright.
We play as Oz most of the time. My screen is flickering. I don't know if it's flickering on your side or not. Is anyone in chat seeing flickering, or is my screen just having a seizure? Why is my screen flickering? What the hell is happening? What is happening? Twitch is freaking out on my end. Okay, skip this intro. Skip this. Okay. A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? So let me do this. And as usual, for the longer ones, we'll just have you scream and chat. But for the short ones, you vote and poll. So, number 1. The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the 5th season of The Office. Try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along and flamingos are not supposed to attend funerals. Or just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks you why you didn't attend, just say, you know, and wink at them. Poll is now going live in chat. Saying not flickering. Okay, yeah, maybe it's just freaking out on my end. I don't know what is going on today. Having some new technical difficulties today. Very strange, very strange. Alright, so far we have a 50-50 split between 2 and 3. Now, if you've never been here before, if we end up with a tied vote on any decision making, I make the final call, which may or may not ruin everything. It has in the past. I don't know why Twitch is like bugging out on my poll. It's like flickering back and forth. Very weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's never done that before. Twitch, chill out. Alright, so far number 2 is in the lead. Okay, number 2 wins. So try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along. So bold. So some of the questions from the opening quiz give you your stats, and some of them affect who your baseline first affection goes to in terms of the dateable characters. Alright. The next question is, if you were leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Number 1, flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide Taco Bell coupons and lead you to my SoundCloud. Number 2, I'd go for a simple 3-colored stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. Or number 3, just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you are the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of the country. Okay. Poll is now live in chat. The flickering is really throwing me off on my end. I do not know why it is flickering, and I cannot seem to get it to stop. Stop flickering! So far, number 1 is in the lead. Now we have a split between number 1 and 2. Oh, number 2 is taking the lead. Oh! As I almost knocked my drink over. We have a tie. Oh, number 3 is taking the lead. Oh, thank you, Cap, for that biting commentary. Or Cap says, the votes looked like a dick for a second. Oh, doggos. I already took you outside. We're not going outside. One day I will fix our busted ass emote that is very not visible. Okay, number 2 has won. So bold. Oh, we're gonna be so bold. Woo boy. Blood flag. Okay, what would be a killer accessory? Fancy brass knuckles, sunglasses at night, Sailor Moon's magic wand, Logitech G560, the best RGB gaming speakers, a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, or a necklace with your own name in case you forget. Now, reminder, this last question is about who we will date, or who we will have the first affection heart for. So choose your choice carefully. For these ones with more than 5 answers, I cannot put in a poll. So you will get one choice, and you will scream it in chat. You have 6 dates that we have a first swing at. One of these answers will get us there. My fucking lag will never let me win. We have a vote for sunglasses. Yeah, April, your BFE lag is always working against you. Maybe when you are hooked up to an actual computer, it'll help. Speakers, they're the best RGB speakers, you know? Okay, we have a vote for speakers, we have a vote for sunglasses. Now, what I might do is if you all vote 3 different things, I might throw those 3 in a poll and watch you all fight to the death. So far we have done successful dates with Liam, with Scott, with Miranda. We've done failures with Vera. We've done lots of failures with Liam. And we've done secret endings with... We did a secret ending with Damien, I think, or something, right? Okay, so everyone voted... Yeah, secret ending with Damien. Okay, so since everyone voted for a different thing, I'm going to put up a slightly longer poll and watch you fight to the death for it. Because I don't want to make the call on this one. So, you're going to get a slightly longer than 1 minute poll. And it's going to be between the options that you guys put. And it's going to be a fight to the death, literally. So the options being sunglasses, speakers, or necklace. And I'm going to put this up for a 2-minute poll starting now. He fucked our brains out, yeah. And then he was naked on screen, correct? I love watching the bars go up and down on these tight races. Sometimes it's all like 100% for one option, and then sometimes people are determined to get what they want out of a poll, and it's pretty funny. I wish there was a better way to show the poll on screen, like the live poll on screen, but I don't think without just drawing the window up you can really see it. So like, here, let me do this. You guys can watch along while it ends. There are, I think there's a way to do on-screen polls, but I haven't found a good way to do it yet. So, for right now, this is the option we've been doing. So far, Necklace is in the lead on my end. April's determined. April is very determined. April's like, I don't know how much lag there is, but I'm going to win this. Oh, speakers are catching up. This is kind of funny. It's 11 to 9 to 5. And time. Necklace it is. Alright, I'm getting this out of the way. So you guys have to look at that. Okay. that led us to Scott. Not that that was surprising, given what it was. And this is also an affection-based question. You can find a genie in a bottle. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Him to not be so cliched, a genie, and wishes so mainstream. To feel truly alive. For Shinji and Kaoru to be canon. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant them my own wishes. Now, we did drink a genie on stream last time we played. Infinite confetti, and a rainbow that you can eat. So again, scream your choice of 6. This is again for affection hearts. We can either double down on Scott, or you can pick somebody else. Cap says confetti. Oh, my Discord is flashing. Hold on. I got 2 votes for confetti. April, I just saw your Discord message, and that looks really cool. Even if it wasn't on purpose, that looks cool. Alright, everyone's down for confetti. We're going confetti. So that took us to, what's her name? Polly, right? Okay, so we have 1 heart for Scott starting off, and 1 heart for Polly starting off.
All right.
Okay, now, I'm going to try to equally keep our stats leveled, and then you guys will have dialogue options, I think. Because we're doing the long game, so I don't want it to take, like, forever. That day we're rehearsing for the class play. We'll skip the flavor text and get right to the good shit. So, later you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway, texting just as you're about to approach her.
Cool.
There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent. Maybe not to a normal person, but to a werewolf. A werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? And thus it begins. Let me go back to the short poll. There we go. Alright, you can vote in chat. Of course ghosts smell like ecstasy-spiked rose wine and Victoria's Seance lingerie. Or, it sure is a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll go solve it, Scoob. I mean, Scott. The doggos are so excited. I am so hungry. Ugh, I am so hungry. Alright. Scott's option wins. So smart. Ooh, a ride in a van? Can I stick my head out the window? Of course. Anything to distract... I mean, cheer up, my best buddy. You hop in the van to get on the chase of the ghost smells. Scott opens a bag of raw bones and begins swallowing them whole. Don't mind me, I just brought some Scott snacks. Zoink, Scott. Those look delicious. If I could digest uncooked marrow, I totally would. But as it is, Polly settles for lighting up a Polly snack and getting the whole van baked. You round out the day by tearing a human's face off to reveal that he was actually a spooky skeleton all along, just as you suspected. April, you were also very hungry. Yeah, I don't know. I ran out of sweet chili sauce and I don't know what to do because I want to make like chicken tendies, but they won't have any chili sauce. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was fun. It's nice to let my tongue wag in the breeze. Can we go on another car ride soon, huh? Can we?
Classic.
Sure, bud. Anytime a prank goes anytime you want. The distraction worked like a charm, and you even got away with it, thanks to a lack of meddling kids. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Who are we sitting with today? We can shop, because we have money. We started off with a little money. We can go sit with some people we haven't dated before. I don't know that we can date the shop person yet. I know that that's a thing, but I think that might require more unlocking. So we can either sit with Polly or Scott, who we have initial hearts with, or we can go for the Eldritch Horror, or we can go for, what's her name, Dahlia. We can go for Calculaster. Who do you think we should sit with? Actually, let me just do... So I'm going to number them, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 were the top left and top right. Number 3 would be the middle. Number 4 would be the bottom left. And number 5 would be the bottom right. And you can vote in chat on that as well. Because obviously, our lunchtime activities, whether it be shopping or talking to people, plays a huge part of the game. So far, the votes are for Scott and Vera's table. I am so hungry. I want to eat all the things, but I don't even know what to eat. Also, I'm kind of nervous because I just looked over and my door is half closed. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me make sure the dogs aren't pulling on the Ethernet cable, because that's the only reason I could think that the door would have moved. And now I'm scared. Be right back in 1 second. Doggos, what are you doing? Are you pulling on things you shouldn't be pulling on? Let's see, I was talking to my Animal Crossing villagers, and they said, I love coffee. I wish coffee was on the island. Brewster, man. If we get Brewster's roost back, I'm gonna fucking scream. And I wonder if we'll be able to work there like we used to be able to, because you used to, April, I know you've never played older Animal Crossing, but you used to be able to work part-time at Brewster's, and if you got to know your villagers really well, they would tell you how they liked their coffee, like in conversation, and then you could go work at Brewster's, and whoever came into the coffee shop, you would have to try to make their coffee the way that they liked their coffee, and if you made their coffee correctly, then you would get rewarded with specific items that you could only get via working at the coffee shop. And you could buy coffee and drink it and like carry it around and actually drink it. It was so cute. Okay, guys voted for Scott and Vera. So, Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at the school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious, what's it called? Scotch. Yes? No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes? Who's on first? No, I'm not saying your name, I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it possibly can be. I'm the most Scot. No! What will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something. So you cut in, and you say... What do we say? Do we say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today it's opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's? Or, you're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug. Vote in chat. I am so hungry. Do 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 do. I'm losing a fight against the hard candy, like an old person. Oh no! Boy, do I like to drink some Scots. Alright, number 2 wins. You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up! No, what are you doing? Stop! Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway. You utter twit. That Scotch was brewed for King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry? Could you say that again? I was blackout drunk from all your Scotch I drank. You're impossible. I'm impossible! Hooray! You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out.
Alright.
Alright, how are stats looking? Now, mind you, if we're trying to woo Scott, we don't need any stats. We only need hearts. So, keep that in mind if you're aiming for us to end up with Scott. Because so far we have the most hearts with him, but we need a lot of hearts to date Scott. We don't need any stats. Only hearts. Now, if we're dating somebody else, we need lots of stats. So, what do you guys think? Should we just go a random place? Should we go get some money? Should we shop for an item? What you guys think? Also, if anyone in chat has never played the game, this cat person's icon moves every day, and you can buy things from them, but we only have so much money unless we go to the library and do things, illegal things, to get more money. April says to shop. Let's see what's in the shop.
What's up?
Let's see. We can unlock the corpse event. We have the ghost event again, which we did and failed the first time. We have the sunglasses. We have the fake tattoo. We have the sexy fake Latin accent. We have the motivational poster. We have the mysterious gift that keeps on giving, which is always a different item. And we have the Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Everything else we cannot afford at the present time. Ooh, the map is something new that we unlocked. We haven't had the map before, but we can't afford it yet. So, keep this in mind. We could hold on and try and get something like the map, which probably unlocks a specific event. We can always get the mysterious item, which is free. So, the PR agent, it just gives us an extra affection heart with whoever we're pursuing. The fanfic about dragons we've done, and it takes us down a path. There is a ending that it takes us to. There's actually multiple endings I think it takes you to that we've got none of. One of which being Liam the fanfic writer. But there's also a dragon porn ending that we haven't gotten to. We have not... I don't think we've bought the corpse ever. That's an event item, which means it queues up a specific storyline. Just like the ghost sheet did when we played it. But we didn't end the ghost sheet correctly. We could have gotten a date with the ghost sheet. The gift is free, but it's always random. So... I always like getting it because sometimes it helps us our stats and sometimes it gives us something crazy.
Catch you later.
Hey, look at that. Holy shit, we should try and date Vera with these motherfucking stats. Holy crap. That fucking salad just boosted our fucking stats out the moon.
Alright.
Okay. Where should we go next? We can grind for more money to try and either get the map, or we can get the corpse and unlock the corpse path. Now mind you, just because we get the event item doesn't mean we actually get the event ending. So what do you guys think? We can go to the library for money. Now all our stats except for money are super high because of that box. Let's go to the library. Got +2 money. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school where to get some good sunbathing. But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just keeps me growling when I see that opposing team.
Yuck.
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh wow, all of them? That sounds really hard. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crusts of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Disgusting!
They wear socks with sandals.
Whoa!
Socks with sandals and fanny packs. Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that they wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Oh, I hear a thingy pop up. Oh, thank you, I'm assuming it's pronounced paranormal, for following. And welcome to Chat Plays Monster Prom, where we're probably about to have a vote in just a second. You guys make all the calls. So, their options are reach a truce, use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud, or wipe them out, make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. Poll will be going live in chat in 3, 2, 1. And you can vote in chat now for which option you think we should go with. Socks and sandals, what a bunch of shoobies. Why, yes, of course, that's a brilliant idea, Oz. It's almost as if you know the old adage from my kingdom. If you can't bring your enemy underwater to drown them in the Mer Kingdom...
Bow to Miranda Vanderbilt.
bring the Mer Kingdom to their kingdom and drown them there. Oh, that's a good adage, Miranda. Also, what's an adage? No time to explain, Scott. Let's start Operation Flood the entire sky. Here, take a bucket full of water. Glory to the mer people.
Hooray!
Hooray! They both start throwing water into the sky, which naturally falls to the ground again, forming a small puddle. In my mind, this worked differently. No, Miranda, look, the water is covering like 1/3 of an inch of the sky. That's the ground, Scott. No, now that's underwater before it was above water. So it was technically part of the sky, just a very low part of the sky. Oh, I see. It is true. Let's fill the bucket. Sooner or later, we will fill the whole sky. You're right.
Wink.
Yeah, I'm a glass half full guy. Or should I say, a sky half full guy. Wink. Oh, you just said wink out loud? That's really charming. No time for compliments, Miri. Oz, let's flood the skies. Huzzah! You spent several hours throwing water into the sky with little to no effect. Still, it seems Miranda thinks you're a warfare genius. Huzzah! You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
All right.
Alright, pick our table. Top left is 1, top right is 2, middle is 3, bottom left is 4, and bottom right is 5. We're kind of all over the place in terms of who we have affection for. Our stats are mostly very high except for money. So it's your call on where we sit because we are not blatantly wooing one person this time. We are wooing like 3 people. We have a split tie between 1 and 5. Let's sit with the Eldritch girl for once. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in their notebooks. Mind you, we haven't played the storyline in the first term that leads us to unlocking Zoe. Because Zoe technically is an ending in the first game, but... Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Oz. You see, we are now Flood critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine. Flood, Jeebus. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers, stapled together with doodles in crayon that seem to be Eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and unsubservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I've never tried it, and these pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave. Ah yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars. Here are some french fries. They don't seem to be particularly French, but they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Psh, easy. That's your specialty. Oh boy. Okay, how about these french fries, guys? Option number 1 is Zoe. You should give the french fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Or 2, Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Just send them an eating serf over to check it out. Now, we have not tried to date Zoe yet. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm putting the poll live in 3, 2, 1. A vote on the poll in chat. People are leaning towards Zoe, and I don't blame you, because we did date Miranda in the last stream, and she is a lot. She's very much like a mix between a Disney princess, a la Ariel, and also like a genocidal maniac, so. We have very little interaction with Zoe in the previous playthroughs, and we haven't gotten to her in the first game, so. Alright, Zoe it is. How did you know about my French-themed spooky high AU lame monsterable? You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Oz? If by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just gonna make out with a fried potato now. She does. Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars.
Spoiler alert, you rock!
5 stars, and Oz, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime. Heck yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey-roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Are we gonna woo Zoe now? It would be a first.
Alright.
I don't know what her stats require, or if she requires any kind of special item. Our stats are also insanely high because of that salad, so I'm just gonna, like, grind money for right now, just in case we end up wanting to buy something later on in the game. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. Oh, see, this is... So, we did Vera's blood ritual path last time for Queen of Prom. And there are multiple versions of the Queen of Prom endings. April says go for Zoe. We will try. I do not know what items are required for the Queen of Prom path for Miranda, but that is also a path we can take, or choose to not take. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is purely a ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr., she's proving to be quite a worthy rival, I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Oh wait, did we do the Prom Queen path with, Oh, we might have done the Prom Queen for Miranda last time. Because she killed a bunch of people, I think? I don't remember. I think we did. I think we did actually do... I think we failed Vera's and we did Miranda's. So that being said, as usual, poll will be going live in chat in 3, 2, 1, a vote. Let's convince everyone that she likes humans, or fart joke. I don't want to end up with the same ending twice in a row, but we'll see. It's up to you guys. The poll is split 50-50 right now. Now, because the poll is 50-50, I'm going to try and tank this so we don't take the same run. And I was wrong. You plan to claim more mine in the toilet. No point in doing anything half-assed. When Ursula enters the restroom, you quickly gather a crowd and put a glass against the door. The crowd explodes with laughter as Miranda's unfortunate rival is launched to the moon. Excellent. She can rule Alien High School all she likes now. Also, I'm going to check start an alternative space program off my bucket list. Oh, you wanted a fart pillow? You should have been more specific. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
All right.
I'm continuing. I'm gonna continue the grind for money one more time. Okay, we've got a lot of money. We got 11 money. Let's see. I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior high school yearbooks so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than.
Always the same with you.
Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh, great. It's the Coven. What are you three doing here? Studying because this is a library at a school. Spies, villains, impersonating us? What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These three obviously are evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you three didn't spend all of your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly dark Polly. Whoa, Polly, just no. Oh my goodness. Bitches is only one letter away from witches. Good lord. Say, would you three mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never. Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy. If you don't figure out a way to get the Coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Let's see what our options are. Our options are what? Our first option is whip out your rooster, witches hate roosters, or chop up all the study tables with a big axe. Poll goes live in chat in 3, 2, 1. And then maybe after this, we'll check out shopping and see what we can buy. Now that we have 11 money, which is kind of a lot in this game. Because you can only buy so many items, even if all you ever did was stack money and shop. So far, number 1 is in the lead in the poll, which is whip out your rooster. Alright, and number 1 has won, so we whip out our rooster, witches hate roosters. Ah, no, get that filthy cock away from us. Good thinking, witches are repelled by the rooster, as it is a symbol of the dawn. No, roosters are just mean and we don't want to catch any diseases. Fine, we're leaving. It's even more proof that there are evil twins. See, I love cocks and pussies. I too love animals, as we say in my kingdom, the chicken is the tuna of the land. God damn it. Alright, they're gone. You can put your cock away, though you did use him quite skillfully. Vera's so impressed she lets you sit in on the first meeting of the boss-ass bitches. You all throw so much shade your rooster decides it's nighttime and goes to sleep. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Okay, let's see what's going on. We'll sit with Zoe for lunchtime. We'll try and pursue Zoe. I don't know that we will be able to, but we'll try it. You sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of all hell on it. Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of all hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, I don't look at me. Okay. Well, if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you'd sell it to me for plus 10,000 money. Yeah, right, like you have that much money, dude. I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No. It's my #1 son of all hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why? They could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Well, obviously this is our chance to pick Damien, or to pick, Zoe. So, #1's option is leave Damien alone, Zoe. He can't sell or give this cup away because he's under a terrible curse that means he must keep it on his possession. It has nothing to do with paternal love. Or, psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of all hell at best. So, these questions, if you're new here, sway you a heart towards one or the other person. There is a right or wrong answer. If you're going for Zoe, you want to pick the Zoe question. If you're going for Damien, you want to pick the Damien answer. The poll's going live in 3, 2, 1. After we do this this monster prom playthrough, like after we get to the actual end, I might stop the stream for a minute to like eat dinner because I haven't really eaten like actual food today. And then maybe come back and do something else kind of chill for the evening. I don't know, either Ooblets or maybe like Don't Starve or something. I don't know yet. Or maybe we'll do like an indie game that we haven't played before. Let's see. Totally into Zoe, but his blushy face. But we did already date Damien, so I voted for Zoe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and we'll have multiple runs of dating probably everybody because there's so many endings. Right now, though, we're going with #2 for Zoe. Now, I know nothing about Zoe's required stats or heart count, so I am curious how this will go with winging it. Let's see. I keep trying to get her to play Ooblets when she asks for a new game suggestion. She keeps saying no. I mean, I get it. It's not everyone's thing. Excuse me? Who is that barking at my doorway? What? No, we went outside. Don't jump around and bark. No. No. Go sit down. Don't be a big baby. Gemma? Go to bed. Go sit down. It's not time for them to eat yet. I don't think, you know, with time change and everything, I don't think they understand that it's not time to eat. To them, it's always time to eat. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that Marcy wouldn't play it, even if she only played it, like, once to try it. Because, I mean, it is, A, very chill, and B, I really like it. And especially since it's in early access, like, stuff is always being released or changed or updated. But, you know, to each their own. It's not like it's a super popular, saturated game on Twitch, so it doesn't draw a huge audience, but I personally don't care about that. Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Oz. Yeah, I guess you're right, Damien is a pretty lousy demon son. What? No, I'm not. No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you. No, that is a lie. My dads love me very much. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads loved me so fucking much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forged me this #1 son of all hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell and I'll treasure it forever. Ah! Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side. We do know a lot about Damien from the multiple playthroughs. Gemma is like literally down in like jump position just barking at me. And it's like, no, Gemma, no. I love you, but no. Not right now. You have all day to bark and jump around and play. We know that Damien likes interior design, like doing interior design. We know that Damien's the best makeup artist at the school. I mean, he's a big softie. Let's see. And hopefully you'll get a glimpse at Zoe's soft side on prom night. Ew, no, wait, that sounded so skeezy, I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom! Okay, if we have the option, I'm gonna try and shop, since we don't really need a lot of stat stuff. We have 11 money though, so I'm gonna try and shop.
Show me that money.
Okay. Oh, so we know that cocaine leads to secret endings. The map opens an event. We know that the tampon is for Vera's blood ritual. We know that some of these are just PR stats. So, what do you guys think? We have a new event item, which is the map. It only costs $8. I don't know anything about the map. Or which, yeah, the wildfire was inside him all along, exactly. We've never used the penguin mask. We've never used the event item map. We've never used the corpse, I don't think. We know which event the tampon is for. We know what the ghost sheet leads to. And we at least know some of what the dragon map leads to. So, do we spend the money on the PR agent to help us with who we're dating? Or do we spend money and try the map and see what event that is? Because we've never done it before. Or the corpse? I'll leave it up to you guys, what you think in chat. Fantasy Costco, where all your dreams come true. I mean, we're on, like, what, the end of week 3, I think? So we have 3 weeks left. I don't know, because I don't know anything about the map event. No clue. I'm leaving the call up to you guys on if we buy anything or not, because we don't have to buy anything. We could just not buy something. Or we could use the PR agent and help our stats in that way. That's $6. We have a vote for PR agent. I think PR agent's always kind of a safe one for the most part. You know what's funny, April, is I actually, especially with listening to the recent Amnesty Halloween special, I really want to go back and listen to Balance. Even though I only, I feel like I just listened to it. I mean, I guess it's been a while now. It feels like I just listened to it recently, but it's been quite a while. Because it was what, like the end of, it was last year that I binged it? I don't know. It's just so good. Oh man, graduation's really kicking into gear. I feel like it's gonna end very, very soon, but I don't know. I feel like maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know if they're planning on a push, but I really like, especially listening to this past week's Amnesty Halloween special. I really do miss listening to Griffin as DM. Yeah, it was last year that we did. Okay, I'm getting the PR agent because that'll help us heart-wise. That gives us an extra heart. So that way we don't get sucked into an event that we can't finish. Because we're week 4 now.
Alright.
Alright, we don't really need stats, so I'm just gonna go... Let's see. Let's go outside. We skip the flavor text because we don't need it. It's always the same. Plus 2 fun. We don't really care about stats unless we need something really crazy. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. Oh god, we're getting dragged back into the fucking Miranda thing. We have to get out of the Miranda story because we're gonna end up on the Miranda ending again and I'm gonna be mad. So we have to ruin this next choice. Because this is the same path we took last time with her. Shit, Oh my god, I picked what sounded shitty and it was still the better answer. Fuck. Well, we're still not gonna. If we don't ask her to prom, I don't think we'll get the same ending. I think you have to ask her at the end of the arc to get the ending. Because we've gotten sucked into the Miranda as prom queen story arc.
All right.
And it sucks because she kind of... Shit, we've never gotten him either. God damn it. Okay. Okay, well, for right now we're going with Zoe. You sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying no attention to her eating serfs, and Zoe's paying too much attention to them.
Disgusting!
What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to ogle another woman's eating serfs? I am not ogling, I'm researching for my fanfic. My dear, when it is about royalty, it is not called fanfic, it is called propaganda. What? Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating serfs. What? Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really dive into their inner lives, their hopes, dreams, and desires. Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they, serfs? The eating serf's eyes dart between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak, or just shut up and eat? Oh. Alright. It is voting time. Now, we are trying to not be with fucking Miranda on this one, so again, this is a choice between one thing and another. The first choice being, you're right, Miranda, most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings. Only the really expensive and rare ones do. Or, make menacing eye contact with the two serfs, silently place a piece of sushi in your mouth and chew violently. Now, I know about endings that I'm not gonna spoil. Vote in chat on this one. There are surf-adjacent endings. There are multiple surf-adjacent endings, and I won't tell you what they are. So I don't know if this is the path to that either. We might end up with a Miranda ending, whether we like it or not. I am so tired and hungry. There are no votes so far. Oh no! Don't make me choose! Oh, good. Alright, the vote went for number 2. Oh no, since Miranda's eating serfs or fish people, this is a lot like walking up to a human and deliberately eating a finger in front of them. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but your show of intimidation really makes Miranda serfs clam up.
How majestic.
Ah yes, subtle threats of violence, a true sign of royal lineage.
What?
What it is with these mortals and not wanting their flesh eaten. Such a weird hang-up. If by weird you mean useful for controlling the masses, then I suppose I agree. The eating serfs try their best to ignore you as they stuff food into their quivering mouths. You feel like you did the right thing, but you don't have much of a conscience, so that's not saying much. Anyway, Miranda's happy. Yeah, we're gonna end up with fucking Miranda again. God damn.
All right.
Okay. Let's go to the gym since our charm is low.
Show me that money.
Not that it matters. Do we have any other free items? We have... I think this one is for charm, right?
Thanks.
Yeah. I just did that just to boost our thing up because we're probably not going to buy anything else. So I just voted. It got us some stats at least. Why not?
All right.
Okay, now let's go to... let's go to the classroom. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. So I was playing Foff. Ooh, I was playing Foff. I'm Zoe and I was playing Foff. I hope that stands for fuck off faker because that's what you are. You're a faker. What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Oz how much fun I was having being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. Real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're doing it for attention. Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation. Leonard. Fake Leonard. No, wait. Real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. So, are you saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right up until she was, when the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole, Chad Cabra. Wait. How did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe, she's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. So, even though there's no dialogue right now on this particular interaction, Leonard is voiced by Ross O'Donovan in this game, and I love Ross, and he's obviously not actually like this kind of a person, so it's hilarious for him to play this kind of character, because Ross is kind of, like, he likes to troll trolls, which is possibly one of the funniest uses for a platform as big as his. I love Ross, and so when I found out he voiced this obnoxious piece of shit character, I was like, that's so funny. So here are the choices. I'm gonna set up a poll. It's just so funny. I love Ross, and this is great. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter, or tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. I'm going to start the poll in 3, 2, 1. And theoretically, since he's a Kappa, which is also a Twitch joke, because Twitch streamers use Kappa as the person, not the Japanese mythological creature, as a meme. Technically, if you punched Leonard and all the water fell out of his head, he would die. So, vote in chat on how we're going to deal with Leonard. I will be curious to see how this path with Zoe goes, since we haven't actually tried her yet. Alright, and the poll was for option number 2, tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. So smart. Yes, I also heard that. They were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for you personally. What? Who said that? No wrong way to enjoy video games? That's insane. What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games. How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right, now does it? Fucking cucks, trying to ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now. Wow. Anyway, I was playing Foff the other day, so he gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passion and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun. I mean, hey, we picked the right answer on that one in terms of the Zoe, so... Hey, Zoe's sitting with Liam and Joy. We're up to week 5 noon, which means we are inching closer to prom. So we're gonna sit with Zoe. In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the coven. Oops, I just clicked on the wrong thing. I saw that. Suddenly you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over. OMG! Whoa! Is that what I think it is? Liam and the coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons. Fall, winter, and eternal contemplation of the void. Oh my god, this is totally the classic return to the long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy. Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen, you. We're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick! Use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. Number 1 being, that's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret, double-crossing mid-season reveal alliance romance. Or I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That lunch table is giving serious fuck me eyes to the cafeteria floor. Hold on, because I accidentally closed my little poll window. No poll. I'm going to put this poll up for... We're going to try it twice as long just so that people can get their votes in. Hopefully that will help with the lag. You can vote now. I like Zoe's hoodie. The little grimacing face. And I like that the Coven's eyes and nails match. Okay, a few more seconds left on the poll. And it looks like option number 1 is going to win, so I'm going to go ahead with that. Gasp. Did you just say the word gasp like out loud instead of just gasping? Oh, sorry, I'm still getting used to this non-endless despair deity's emotion sounds like psh and humph, and especially... But you're totally right, this is obviously a ploy to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season. So he looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotion sounds. Yay, pizzazz, and smooch. Alright.
All right.
Let's see. Let's go outside. You're chilling with Zoe, you're watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid when Leonard slides into your midst. Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. Look at her little shirt. Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up? I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that I won't drive your viewers insane, though. If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with. Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate the price for the commission. Excuse me, price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
What?
No? Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subs I have? 284! And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286, and from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist wouldn't understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still in the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing dumb art shit. It's also funny because Ross is also an actual artist and was an art professor for a while. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe you can convince Leonard to play with something other than money, or to pay with something other than money. Options being, why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got 2, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. Or, if all you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36. Poll going live in 3, 2, 1. Vote. It's just so funny, like, certain people who, like, given that he's both a huge YouTuber slash Twitch person and an actual artist, it's so funny to have him be, like, the person behind this character of all things. Okay, looks like chat has voted for number 1, so we shall see. Deal, suckers. Everyone knows YouTube stars don't need internal organs. They film from the chest up, so no one can see how much of them is missing. All a YouTuber really needs is a face, vocal cords, and some pretty nice teeth. Everything else is just weighing me down. Hell, take both my kidneys. I won't need them when I'm famous. Leonard rips his kidneys out and hands them to you. Yes, he's so excited for his free art. You offer to sell them to a guy who you know on Zoe's behalf because kidneys are worth way more money than whatever she'd normally be paid for her art. No thanks, I think I'll actually just use these to grow a tiny effigy of Leonard that I can torment in the pain dimension for all of eternity. I call it 4D fanfic. Savage. You join in the torment, getting +2 fun and +1 creativity in the process. Alright, we are inching towards the end. I mean, none of our stats are low, so I mean, Zoe doesn't seem like the type of person who needs money as a stat, so I'm not really too worried about it. We haven't gone to the bathrooms. Let's go to the bathrooms. Let's see, respect and authority, blah, 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 the same text as always, +2 boldness. It's always nice to see your friends succeed, and by the increase in employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend Oz. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit, which I am told is the primary function of this location? Calculester is an ideal secretary, as he loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinity number of words per minute. And I'm the ideal apprentice because, for the last time, Zoe, you were not my apprentice because you have no interest in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of money. You're clearly only here to research another of your stupid fanfictions. And also Brooks in chat. My spooky high court legal counsel, AU guilty of love, is not stupid. Clearly you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer apprentice love story. That is not the case. Oh my god, is that because you're already involved in a lawyer secretary love story with Calculester? I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately. You have come to the right place. friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems. For far too long, I attempted literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LeVay clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle. Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. True that. I have brought with me this chest full of the spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice. Friend Dahlia, a quick research has informed me that the Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell, and that the LeVay clan claimed it quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim on what is rightfully Friend Damien's kingdom. Blah 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 blah, zip it, Robo-Secretary. You know nothing about the law, and there is little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and I'm therefore happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of money. You have chosen the right side, fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory? The plan? Ah, yes, the plan. Which I have one of, because I am a very qualified lawyer, and your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, Alright. The options for this one are bring in a surprise witness or shout objection over and over again. Poll is now live in chat. Only a few seconds left. Oh. Alright, it's my call, which is a scary thing. Alright. I actually chose an okay answer. Yes, exactly, of course. If Oz hadn't jumped in, I, a highly qualified lawyer, would have suggested just the same thing. Best friend Vriera. It would seem my database suggests that objection can only be used in certain... Objection! Oh my god, it works. Aha. A strategy that is effective as it is ruthless. It shall serve us well. How do we proceed? That's it. We're done here. We did it. What? But what about serving Damien with summons? What about a court date? What about an actual trial? I demand my money back. Objection! Dahlia wanders off, too stunned by her legal prowess. A legal prowess that has gained you +2 smarts and +1 fun. And the admiration of your buddies. Alright, guys, we are creeping closer to prom.
Alright.
We're almost there. Oh. There is no Zoe to sit with. I'm gonna sit with the cat person. Not that we can buy anything, but I don't want to date anyone else, so we're just gonna skip lunch. That was weird. She wasn't at lunch. So maybe we fucked up. I don't know. Let's go to the auditorium. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into school's backyard into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice. It didn't work. None of them ever noticed our glorious fall. Perhaps they're so used to spectacle at the school. This slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flay my salmon? I'm picking this because I'm trying to get us out of this arc. Why would you say that? We never did anything bad. What's only necessary? I thought you understood that. I thought we could put the peasants down together. Oh, I shouldn't even be here. Father wants me home by 5 to violently suppress the rebellion. Miranda walks sadly towards the sea where an amphibious tank awaits. How sensitive of you, or insensitive of you. You lose -2 charm and -smarts. That's fine, because I didn't want to end up in the same ending as before. So, we have the chance to date Zoe, and obviously we're going to take it.
Zoe in.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Are you for real?
Oh, that's very flattering. But I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Oz X a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy. But what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind.
Hard pass.
So, hard pass.
Headcanon idea. Zoe doesn't like you.
Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job in the end. You became homeless. You don't even dare to think that the monster prom isn't important. Yes, so Cap, I don't know if you were around, but we bought the secret box and we got a salad in it that boosted all of our stats by 10. I think it was by 10. So at the very beginning of the game, all of our stats got boosted by 10, except for money. We got 10 new events, we got 13 new outcomes, and we are most likely to become a lasagna, and Zoe's quote is, Jimin, best boy forever. We ended up alone. We'll see what the little end thingy is. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pulp culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks, designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician of the century. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. He unlocked his 6 new images. Okay, well, that was the most stats we've ever had, not even on purpose. And we tried to woo Zoe, but we did not succeed. I've never looked at her arc on what you need to date Zoe, so I have no say in what we did wrong. It's almost 6 o'clock my time, which means I've been live for 4 hours. I'm gonna eat some dinner and take care of the dogs and everything, and then I might come back for another short stream afterwards in a while. Go ahead and, if you care to, follow me on Twitter and I'll update there. We'll probably play something chill if I do come back, whether it be an indie game or Ooblets. I might put a little poll up on the Twitter for those who do follow me to vote on. Again, I will boost April's nonprofit in stream. Pardon me. Even if you cannot donate, you can please do signal boost it on social media. If you want to know where the Dream Islands are that we went to on either today's stream or previous Animal Crossing streams, that link that I just posted is the link to the list that I update every stream with the credit and dream codes. And also, if you've looked at my channel since the last stream earlier this week and went, where did all my VODs go? You can find them over on my Ko-fi for as little as a $1 donation, or a recurring donation if you choose to sub there as opposed to subbing here on Twitch, or supplementally to here on Twitch. Either way, all VODs will be posted there instead of stayed up on Twitch or on YouTube. And the new tablet that you guys so graciously donated to help me be able to buy should be here tomorrow in the mail at some point during the day. We should also, if we do not come back later for a stream tonight, we should also have a stream tomorrow during the day. So you can always keep an eye out on Twitter for that, on details. And yeah, thank you for everyone who came and hung out or played chat plays or was here for the Animal Crossing part. And I'll either be back later this evening for another little chill stream, or we'll be back tomorrow for a stream. Also, if you weren't here at the very beginning of the stream, I did hear back from the person I commissioned to do some branding for the channel and for my stuff in general. So that'll be very, very, very soon. I won't show you guys any spoilers because I got some sketches last night. But that's exciting. So otherwise, I hope everyone has a good evening. I might be back in an hour or two. Just keep an eye on Twitter. If not, see you tomorrow. I'm going to look to see if there's anyone online right now to raid before I leave. Let me take a quick peek. Where did my little panel thing go? Come back, little panel thing. Where are you? Let's see. Close out these polls and look at raid. Let's see. Who is online? Let us stream. Mr. Malice is making some art right now, so we're going to go just raid his channel. He's only got a couple people, so... For once, Twitch has shown me somebody with not a bajillion people in their chat, which is always good. And as usual, thank you guys so much for hanging out and for all your support. And for those of you who donated to the Ko-fi, you have access, even if you are only a one-time donor, you have 30-day access to all of the locked posts on the Ko-fi page, which for right now is the VODs. That Animal Crossing Dream Island list is free and will remain free access to everyone, no matter what. But there will be sneak peeks for shop stuff, and polls for streams, and opinion posts for streams, and other such things. When the branding stuff comes out, there might be things like stickers and other items that might be coming out that are going to be like small batch editions, probably, at least at the beginning. And that's where I would kind of preview those. But I think we're just going to go ahead and raid Mr. Malice and be back later today. Have a good one. Bye.